Hey guys, hope you're all well. Today's discussion is going to be about a question that has been asked quite a few times to myself by students. The question revolves around money, it revolves around time, and it revolves around life. So, let me frame the question for you guys so we can discuss it now. Do I go into business or do I go into a full-time job? That's the question. Before making any decision, what do we need? We need information, correct? We need information. Now, to be making an informed decision, how do we do that? We make an analysis of what's around us firstly. And if our data set is very concentrated, that's fine. So, what do I think about those that work full time, and what do I think about those in business? Myself, having done both, I can give you guys both sides of the coin. So, the business role you guys are going into is what matters the most. For example, I myself, when I started Coding Chamber, I was building websites for people. I had no idea what I was doing, if I'm honest with you. I was building websites, invoicing clients, building business relationships, marketing, doing everything at once. And that's too many hats to wear sometimes. It can make you feel burnt out. It can make you feel like, why am I living? You know, all sorts of things, because you're doing so much work and you're barely getting next to nothing in terms of income. Whereas in my full-time job, it was stable income. I knew what I was doing every month. If I didn't have work rate, I'm still getting paid. If I did get a work rate, I was still getting paid. But at the end of the day, what matters? Two things. Well, three things: skills, value, money. That's what you're trying to get through this stuff, but it all comes down to three things: reputation, money, and time. Well, reputation includes your skills, time is your time that you have yourself, and then money. And out of these three things, which one are you willing to sacrifice? Myself, I'm willing to sacrifice money to keep time and to keep my skills and to upskill. So I went into business not trying to make money in the beginning, because I had a very, very shallow, not very, very shallow, but I had a very, very different view of the world. I went into business to gain skills, such as how to actually build websites, how to build mobile applications, how to deal with customers, how to do marketing, how to do all that stuff efficiently. That's what I went into business to do. I didn't go business to make a lot of money, because I knew in the beginning it's impossible to make a lot of money if you're on your own. You can make money, but either the money is not going to be maintainable, or the money is not going to be like, you're not going to go through slow growth. And slow growth is the best sort of growth. Let me give you guys an analogy to understand. You see a mountain in front of you. You can either go to the top of a mountain in a helicopter, in a plane, or in a car, or walking. Now, what would bear you the most fruit? Obviously walking. Why? Because if you're walking, you will know under every single rock where there's a problem. You will know which footpath to walk on. You will know which footpath not to walk on. You will know every part of the area. Whereas if you're on a helicopter, you've made it to the top, but you have no idea how long it took you to get on top, so you won't be able to appreciate it. As a human being, you won't be able to appreciate it. You'll always be thinking, what the hell have I done? Your sense of fulfillment won't be there. Or if you took a car, you'd be like, I did that easy. And once again, you'll miss out on a lot. The whole point of slow growth is that you're working on your skills and your value, so that when you get to the top, you'll appreciate it. I'll be honest with you guys, if I got £1 million deposited into my bank account today, I'll be ruined. Why? Because I'm 24 years old, I've got a full-time job, I run a business. What would I do with that amount of money? Would it make me give up business? Would it make me give up my job? It may do, it may not do. But such a massive change in my life is not really invited right now. I'd rather do what I'm doing, work on my skills, work on my value, work on making life easier for my students, objection handle, make myself smarter. Because intelligence, well, you can buy intelligent person's time, but you can't deposit intelligence into your head. You can't do that. You have to go through the hard work to actually get there. You have to go through skills, you have to build your skills, you have to upskill to get there. And you can't get there without going through experiences in life, such as student phones me, Sharon, I want to achieve this in life. Now, due to my experience, due to my analysis, I'm able to figure out a route for them to be able to achieve what they want to achieve. I can't do that if I was just put as a director of my business and be like, yeah, crack on. I can't do that because I don't know what they want. Or constantly spending time with students is allowing me to make videos like this. If I was just in bed all day long and not doing much and not talking to my students, I would have no idea what to talk to them about. Another thing I'd like to tell you guys is money will come to you if you play your cards right. What does that mean? If you learn how to make money, if you learn how to upskill yourself, build skills. Skills doesn't mean coding. Skills means communication is a skill, objection handling is a skill, dressing well is a skill. These are all skills. These are all skills to add to your skill set. And they all contribute to making you a good businessman or a bad businessman. Another side of the coin that I'd like to talk about is a full-time job. Now guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong, in contrast to popular belief, there's nothing wrong with a full-time job. I had a full-time job at the beginning, many of you will. But the only thing is, don't be a seat warmer, please. A CEO means someone that's just there to get paid. Work on your skills, make yourself good at your job. Don't think about what the other people are saying when they say that, oh, do the bare minimum at work. Don't do that. If you want to go into your own business long term, make a lot of money long term, what you do is you do the best at what you're doing. If you're a software engineer, go above and beyond. If you're a lawyer, go above and beyond. Whatever you are, go above and beyond. Why? Because your results is what matters. Your results is what makes you into a marketable human being. Or your results is what makes you good for your competition. So do not try to think, you know what, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do it like this, or my manager's going to take my time. Yeah, work out a way where you won't incur a massive loss if you were to work hard. But work hard and become the best there is. You got one life, which will span 0 to 60, 70 years. Do the best you can in that one life. Don't be a suit or because money will not replenish you long term. Your skills and value will, which will bring you money. If you keep chasing after money, it will run away from you. If you chase skills and value, money will come racing towards you. Money will say, you know what, take me. You deserve me. That's what happened. For those students that ask me sometimes, yeah, how much money does coding Shema make? I can't give you an answer. It makes different money every single month. But the fulfillment is not from the money. I don't get fulfillment from the money. Money is just there to keep you going and keep your lifestyle nice. The fulfillment I get is when one of my students says that I've actually learned something. I'm actually going forward. One of my students was for an internship this weekend as well. It was one of my proudest moments of business so far. Another one of my students was, I actually gave him paid work. And that was another one of my most proudest moments so far because it's a lot to accomplish. I mean, I'm 24 years old and I was able to give someone work and they were able to complete it. To me, that's a very honorable thing. The fact that I was able to supplement possibly a student's success. That's a big thing for me. Not the money I'm being paid to do it, that's a big thing for me. Because I can make money doing anything. I can do consulting, I can do business consulting, I can do anything I want to do. But the fulfillment I get from making a student's day or making a student's life or a student's mum remembering me in their supplications when they supplicate is something that money can't buy you. Well, it can buy you, but money itself is a means to get to there. Whereas your skills and value is what actually takes you there. Because something I learned from Alex Hormozi, who is a guy that says a lot of good things on YouTube, every human being has a destination. And to get to that destination, you've got a bridge of skills. Now, if you've got 90 skills and you need 100 to get to that destination, you are not going to get there by revising them 90. You need them 10 more skills. So for example, if I need a good communication skills to be a good businessman, yeah, I can outsource it to somebody else, but I will always be dependent upon that person to get it done until I do it myself. Once I do it myself, I'll complete my destination and get there. So guys, that's how life is. That's how life is. This is a message to all my students. That's how life is. Build as much skills as you can. Push as much as you can. Put yourself into as much situations as you can. Because building your skills and building your value, building what you can contribute to an organization is what makes you marketable at the end, is what puts you in control at the end, and what puts you in power in terms of business at the end. So guys, if you're deciding whether to go into business or a full-time job, my advice would be, I can't tell you what to do. I can only advise you and guide you. I would say personally, go into a full-time job first. Learn everything you can. Be the best you can. You'll be part of a big pool of people. And then eventually, when you've worked as hard as you can and you've worked to the best of your ability and you feel like you can actually make someone's day better or make someone's life easier, come into business, let people know why you're good, and then crack on, continue. That's my advice. My advice is based on my experience, so please don't hold me liable if it doesn't work for you. In my experience, that's what's worked. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time, guys. See you next time.